How long does it take to get a real estate license in the state of Florida? Every month, Florida, approximately 2,500 people sit for their state real estate licensing exam, with almost half failing on their first attempt. And what's worse than that? A staggering 2/3 fail on repeat attempts. 2/3! According to the Florida Real Estate Commission, this adds up to a 57% failure rate. 57%! How can any of the schools stay in business or stay accredited with a 57% failure rate? These failure rates are typical month to month, year after year. It just happens. Who's at fault here? Are the schools not preparing the students for the test? Is the test too difficult? I don't think the states, the schools, or the testing agencies even care about the failure rate, and I'll tell you why. Because they have a great revenue stream coming in, plain and simple. To sit for the Florida Real Estate Licensing Exam, a student must first pass a state-approved course, which can cost anywhere from $100 online to $500 or more for a classroom course. And this course only requires 63 hours of classes. 63 hours. Okay? So I'm not trying to slight cosmetologists in the least, but do you know how long it takes to get a cosmetology license in Florida? The first step to becoming a licensed cosmetologist in Florida is to complete a program from a cosmetology school that is at least 1,200 hours in length. 1,200 hours to learn how to cut my hair or do my makeup or paint my nails, opposed to 63 hours to become a licensed Florida real estate agent. I just don't get it. The Florida State Licensing Exam only consists of 100 multiple choice questions. Multiple choice! And a student can miss 25%. That means he can miss 25 out of 100 questions on this exam and still pass. If you fail the state licensing exam, you get 3 tries. If you fail it all 3 times, guess what you have to do then? It's not that you get banned. You have to pay again, retake, and pass the state-approved course. To add insult to injury of you failing, these state-approved real estate courses do very little to prepare individuals for the real world of real estate. Students spend far too much time remembering hundreds of new terms and words, most of which they will probably, they'll probably never use them in their real estate career, ever. They spend very little time on the core topics of real estate, like contracts or closing documents, or how to determine how much home that their particular clients can really even afford. New sales associates, they should be learning how to brand and market themselves and not be worried about all these fancy terms that they'll never use. So let me ask you this. Who likes math? Really? You? Okay, great. Some people do like math. I like math, but many others don't like math. Now let me ask you an even harder question. Who's really good at it? Are you really good at math? I am, fairly. But we know that the most missed questions on the real estate exam are math problems, with math problems making up an approximate 30% of the problems on the exam. If you do poorly on math, your chances of passing the exam, they drop pretty dramatically. So because of the mentioned lack of specialized training in the field of real estate, many agents use their license as a part-time job. They don't do it full-time. It's a part-time job. They work somewhere else, and they do this on the side. And many of them, they never even use it at all. They just can't get it figured out. It's not something that works for them. The test didn't help them. All right? But these are the exact same people that you entrust your home-owning future to. These are the ones you hope will get it right when it comes to, making the best decision or getting you the best price or making the best offer for your home or future home that you intend to purchase. Whether you're selling or purchasing, it really doesn't matter. It's all the same. So I've said it before. All agents aren't built the same. Don't get me wrong, and don't assume that they all are. And certainly, agents and realtors are not the same thing. Okay? I'm not going to go into the specifics of that, but they're not the same thing. Licensed real estate agents and realtors are two entirely different things. Okay? But the point I'm trying to get across is that cash home buyers, investors, I hate to use the word because it scares everybody away, but cash home buyers probably know as much, if not more, when it comes to making home purchases and the value that's actually in the house. They do this every day and their livelihoods depend on it. This isn't a part-time job. It's something that they're out there doing 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. Okay? It's a great risk to purchase a home with cash. Ask your real estate agent if they would be willing to buy your house for cash if it doesn't sell for the price that they attach to it and in the time frame that they tell you that they're going to sell it in. See what kind of answer you get to that. And if they say that they wouldn't make that purchase, then move on to the next one. They're not going to be working in your best interest. So, I hope you took a lot of value from this. I hope you understand what it takes to become a licensed real estate agent. And I hope you give these cash home buyers a second chance. Look at them just in a little bit different light. So if this video provided some value to you and you enjoyed it and you learned something, or if you know someone else that might need to hear this, please like it and share it, okay? We have some other videos that would open your eyes up to a lot of other things. I hope that you go check them out, whether it's on YouTube or our Facebook page or wherever it might be. So have a great day. I hope I provided value. If I did, like, share this. Go check out our other stuff.